Hello and welcome back to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we have some wonderful ladies from Pike County, specifically with the Pike County 4-H Fair Council and whatnot. We have Judy Gumble, the president of the Pike County 4-H Fair this year, and Kara Willis, the vice president of the Pike County 4-H Fair. So welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
So we are in the midst of fair time right now, and not to overshadow or say the best for last, but it might be the best for last. You have your Pike County 4-H Fair coming up July 22nd through the 29th this year.
That's correct.
So what can we expect from that? Do we have, I know we have a schedule, but what kind of things can we look forward to on the schedule?
Oh, we always have the pageants, and that's the very first thing that starts as far as events are concerned, and that's Saturday night. This coming Saturday. It actually begins at 4, and that'll be the Little Miss and Mr. pageant, and 5 is Junior Miss, and 6 Teen Miss, and at 7 we'll crown Miss Pike County.
Very good, very good. So, of course, the pageantry always comes before the fair officially kicks off so that those lovely kiddos are able to go experience the fair and be recognized through the whole thing. Because, I mean, that was when I realized that's how all the fairs are, I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. So for people who aren't aware of all the fair festivities, that's definitely good to know. But starting with the actual fair that everybody can come into in attendance with, that actually kicks off Wednesday the 26th, right?
The events, right, that's when the free carnival rides start.
Oh.
Right. Tuesday night actually starts our free family fun night.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone's invited to pageants on Saturday as well.
Yes.
Right, now those pageants are at Pike Central. We forgot to say
Yes.
that.
Yeah, $5 for those tickets.
Okay.
And that's for the full day. And then the next 2 days we'll have animal shows. Then on Tuesdays, free family fun night. Everybody's welcome. We have some fun contests. We have watermelon eating contests, good fair, old-fashioned fair game, and a mullet competition.
Mullet competition. We've been looking back at some old footage from not too long ago, and it takes the cakes for all the original mullets. So that's a very exciting thing to look forward to.
Pike really loved it last year. It was one of the highlights.
Sweet people, yeah. It was a fun time.
Yes, and of course, you guys have the Lone Star Rodeo coming into town for not 1, but 2 nights.
Absolutely.
And you've been working on that.
We're so excited. They seem like wonderful people to work with, and they have a really exciting show.
So is it just bull riding, or what all does the kind of show encompass?
Bronc riding, barrel racing, just a full rodeo. It's going to be a really great show.
That's awesome.
Local participation is welcome.
Oh, that's always a good thing. And then also, of course, alongside the rodeo and the rides and all that stuff, you guys are going to have live music on the free stage too.
Right, that starts Wednesday. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That'll be going. And that's up on the Midway itself. And near the, it's a 4-H concession stand. It actually says the Pike County Farm Bureau is the sign that's on it.
Gotcha.
So,
and then during all these fun times, the exhibitions and all of the livestock buildings should be open for people to come and see the animals and the displays, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, come check out our kids' creativity and their work. It's year-round work, and they've put a lot into it, and that's the purpose of the celebration.
How packed are the exhibition centers and the livestock barns going to be this year?
It's pretty exciting. We keep growing, so we need more room, and we love visitors. We love everybody that wants to come celebrate our kids.
Yeah.
We had to add a tent to our barn, so there would be room for all of those.
So that tells you that it's definitely growing and getting bigger and bigger, and that's why people coming out to see all of the hard work put into it is super important. And one thing we definitely wanted to point out is that we have a bit of a parking charge, but for good reason. So if you want to explain that a bit.
Absolutely. We have wonderful sponsors that have helped us with rides. We're lucky in this area that we can still have free rides. So it's $10 per carload.
It actually comes in prior to parking. They pay that fee. And then all of the rides, unlimited rides, are free Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Which is a great commodity to have, because I remember like $20, 20 tickets, you only get a limited amount of rides, and that was stressful as a kid. You're like, well, I don't know if I want to spend it there or all that stuff. So as long as you all smash into a steel housing with 4 wheels at the bottom and get through the gates, you're good to go.
Exactly.
That's right.
Bring a van load. We want you there.
That's what we like.
So we need to get the van from over at the DuBois County 4-H Fair, pack it
go.
full of our DC broadcasting people, and head over to the Pike County Fair when you guys open. Is what I'm hearing.
Good. That sounds good.
So I'm seeing even more livestock shows on here as well. It's not just cows and horses or small animals. I'm seeing alpacas and llamas.
Yes.
That's a bit different.
It is. We're very excited about that. We have a local owner that has been in alpacas and all that for years.
Wow.
And we're excited. And she's so excited about being there. She was in my office yesterday and she was just bubbling over. She said, oh, it'll be fun.
That's really neat. I love not only is it animals that you don't see every day, but it's the people behind that who are super excited to be able to go and show off and say, hey, this is kind of cool, and see what people come out to that and to get their responses. That's super neat. Definitely. And through Wednesday through Saturday, you guys are actually going to have special forces nights. Each one's a bit different, right?
That's correct. It's to honor our local heroes, and we are asking them to come, and they will be able to pick, and they get into the event free. Okay. Whatever the main event is that night will be free for them.
So definitely run us down who comes to what night to get in free.
You want to go with that?
Yeah, sure. We have those 2 nights of rodeo on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday's law enforcement. So if you have an ID or if you're in your uniform, come on over. Thursday will be firefighter and EMA night. Same thing. If you can just bring your ID, and you'll get into the rodeo that night. Friday night is teachers, and that does include private and homeschool teachers.
That is awesome.
As well as public. So definitely give us a call if you have questions, but you're welcome to come to the demo derby that night at 7. And then on Saturday is our military, and that will start, the mud bogs start at 4. So if you can make it to that.
No, that's super exciting to hear that you guys are you're able to provide this. Not only is it free rides after parking, but I mean being able to provide free events for the first responders and those who are in the public serving a big masses of community. It's very special to see that as well. I mean, it's just super neat. And Miss Judy was talking about earlier how if you can't make it on one night or you're working one night, you can make it up on another night. These are designated nights, however, they do have flexibility.
That's correct. Now on Saturday, we're also having at 2:30 in the Petersburg Park Amphitheater, which is right there. We're having a Rodney Watts concert, and that concert is free. So all they would pay would be their gate entry fee. And he is a veteran. And he is extremely excited about doing this concert there.
Yes.
And that's at 2:30. At 9 a.m. we have the car show. So it's an all-day event for veterans, and we hope everyone will come out.
So, of course, it looks like Saturday's going to be the most packed day, packed morning, into the afternoon, into the evening. I did see on your itinerary here that Thursday is Senior Citizens Day.
Yes.
So do seniors get in free, or how does that work?
Well, that starts like at
10 a.m.
10 a.m. and when it's cooler, and they can come out. And most generally, some of the rides are available to them, and they can have the fair food and get to visit the exhibit hall. And they really enjoy that exhibit hall.
Yeah,
going around and seeing everyone's creativity.
As long as it's not as hot and humid as the exhibit halls at the DuBois County 4-H Fair was yesterday, I bet they have a wonderful time. It was just miserable when we went yesterday.
Ours is air conditioned.
Oh,
air conditioned. I was going to say it. That's
you guys. I mean, this is one of the more important details, and now I have to come to the Pike County 4-H Fair. Yeah. I didn't know you guys were air conditioned. Yeah, no wonder they like it so much.
It's really sweet.
That's a great accommodation to have. Again, not only are you paying for parking at the gate, but then you get, all the free stuff plus air conditioning plus. I'm imagining you guys will have plenty of seating and shaded, or again, you just get in the air-conditioned buildings.
We bought through actually Community Foundation grant, I think it was, we've been able to bring in 25 new picnic
Oh,
tables
that's
for
awesome.
people to be able to sit and enjoy.
Yeah.
So we're pretty excited about that. That was a nice gift for us and something the public had wanted.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And we kind of talked a little bit about it before we started rolling. You have some auctions, a silent auction and a livestock auction happening too, right?
That's right. The silent auction starts at the very beginning and it's various items. One of the most fun is going to be, we've got a gator type
ATV,
vehicle, ATV,
yes.
right? That is, it's an as is, and it's got a bunch of new parts in it, but at this time it's not running.
Yes, a work in progress that
Right.
someone could potentially auction and win.
Right, whatever, people love challenges. And
Yes.
this is a very, it's a cute little vehicle. It's just darling. I think it was called a Yardman.
Okay.
Was the name brand that went with it, and so that's available. And we have wreaths, and we have Scentsy. We've got a basket of Scentsy products and things of that nature. So it's just, silent auction, just bid. And last night of the fair on the free stage, we'll be announcing the winners.
Oh, awesome. So definitely another good reason to get involved all throughout the fair, not just one day.
That's right. We have our cutest baby contest too. And that begins at the very beginning, and the winner is announced on Saturday.
See, I'm a pet contest person, too young to have my own children, but I know people love that baby contest. They could just stare at all the pictures all day long.
Right. They enjoy that. So we kind of like that. It's fun.
Yes, and again, to reiterate, Friday night at 7 p.m. the demo derby starts, so I know you'll have a full house for that one for sure.
That is, I believe, I would say, our most popular event.
It'll be packed. Yeah, it'll be a great time.
So not only do you need to make sure you attend Friday night, but get there a little early so you can get your bleacher seats, and it'll just.
And we recommend bringing their lawn chairs.
Okay, yeah, that too.
Right. Bring your lawn chairs and the lawn chairs for the Rodney Watts concert.
Yes. It never hurts to be prepared for stuff like this, for sure. And then, of course, we touched on Saturday how there's the car show in the morning. Of course, exhibition buildings are still open. The livestock is still open for people to look at. And, of course, I'm seeing here the mud bogs, which I don't know if we touched on in great detail, but that's super exciting. I mean, that's kind of something that everybody looks forward to.
Oh, they love it. The big trucks, and then there's a section of Power Wheels for the little ones prior to. And so forth. But now we probably should clarify, the majority of the animals will be gone on Saturday.
Okay, that's
because
good
they
to know.
leave after the auction.
Okay,
Friday night.
That makes sense. Just having the check itinerary. So the exhibition areas will still be open, but no more livestock. You got to come see them before they leave.
Yes, and we want to touch on what the livestock auction is.
Yes,
it's a non-terminal livestock auction, and what you do is bid on the say chicken for that youth, and then they use that money to put back into their projects for next year. They save it for college, but it's a non-terminal, meaning that the child keeps the animal.
Oh, that's neat.
It is neat, and it helps them grow that project for next year. Right. Really cool learning process. Very fun.
I feel like that's more impactful too, because if I took the time to curate an animal like this just to have them auctioned off and I never see them again, that wouldn't be a super exciting thing.
No,
but I mean,
sad for them.
Yeah, but that definitely sounds like not only a good way to expose the kids to kind of auction style events and stuff like that, but of course to help them raise money. That's super huge for a lot of people who are scraping by, or it takes a lot of money to raise another creature, let alone kids and all that stuff. So
they get to learn all that because it does cost, and it's a whole learning process, and they're invested into it that way, and it's a good, wonderful way to learn.
Yes, definitely.
And we really appreciate the people who come out and support.
And anybody can come sign up to be a bidder.
Right. Anyone.
Any business, any individual.
Bill Potter, we need to sign up to auction for a chicken or cow or something. He's not here, of course, but I'll let him know.
Let's be sure and tell Bill Potter he needs to be there.
Bill Potter, Ty can bid on something else. Beezer can bid on something else. We'll just, like I said, we gotta load up the van and just get on over there for sure.
Right.
And of course, again, there's like a lot of great things happening every night. Of course, Saturday night will be where you wrap up the auctions and where you have the live music again. It's just a good way to kind of wrap it up, and that'll be at your main stage, right?
At the free stage.
Free stage, yes.
Right, the free stage.
So yes, all kinds of exciting things. And is there anything else that we definitely need to touch on? I know parking was a big one.
Right.
And if you want to, I know you guys could not do this without your sponsors. So if you wanted to give them a shout out.
Oh, my lands.
Well, I know you have a full list. There they are, yes.
We're always blessed by our sponsors. We appreciate them so much. We could not do the fair without them. We have a wall of fame, we call it, and these people donate over $5,000 to the fair, and that includes the county council, that's the Pike County Local Government Council, and we have AES is in that frame, and the 4-H Council of Pike County. We raise the money to go with our share, and GE Tree, and then we have our diamond sponsors, that's the Pike County Farm Bureau, and Invenergy is a new company that's been with us now for a couple of years. They're a new solar power that's coming into Pike County.
There you go.
One of several. Mulzer Stone is a name that's familiar to everyone. I need to name all these diamond sponsors: Velpin Truck, H&R Ag, Claridge Auction, Claridge Digging, Jasper Engines and Transmissions, Old Ben Aquapart. That's something new that we have in Pike County, is an aquapark. And there's the owner loves Demo Derby.
Oh.
So that's what he's in to help. And Rural King here and Wind Energy. And that goes through our Wall of Fame and Diamond. And
I'm seeing here, we might have skipped one that I have to point out, but Diamond sponsor 101 Country WBDC is on there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I as a employee of the company, I figured.
Okay, let me, please.
No, but I mean, I know our sales executive, Kenny Speed, he's been super excited getting your guys' stuff organized for this year, and it's always a pleasure to have Pike County people in, but I know the fair is something that everyone looks forward to, and it's a big night for sure.
Right, WBDC, we talk about them as our buddies.
They are.
Buddies.
You all have been with us and helped us and helped guide us through different things, and we're really grateful.
And
yes, we are.
That's what we're for, community service, and then if we can help any further, we try our best, for sure.
That's right. You're very welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. I was definitely wanting to ask you guys individually what you're both looking forward to. I mean, I've gotten it from a lot of committees in the past few weeks that putting all of these big events together, it takes a strong and determined group of people behind the scenes. Oh, so getting to talk to you guys now, I'd love to hear like what you're most looking forward to when the chaos settles and the dust clears during the fair.
Well, what you're most looking forward to is saying, it's over.
Yes.
but event-wise, I hope this year to see a little bit of the rodeo.
Yes.
We've had them multiple years, and I have yet to see one. And because we are all pulled so many directions. But I just love the camaraderie. I love seeing the people out, the old and the young.
Yes.
Love a fair. And that is what we do it for our 4-H youth, and we do it for the community.
Wow.
Absolutely. And like Judy said, it's kind of our county reunion. That's where everyone can gather. It's our biggest. It's 102 years that they've kept this alive with volunteers, and we've got a wonderful council that each brings such individual talents, and it really takes such a dedicated crew to pull off anything. But
it's
for
a year round.
Years, yes, we meet year round, and they're just wonderful. My favorite part, I'm a 4-H leader as well, so my favorite part is the kids and their projects and watching them grow over the years and watching them be really excited and learn new things, and that spark of interest, which is what 4-H is, when they see something they haven't seen before. I've got all these great memories of my kids seeing glow-in-the-dark paint for the first time, or seeing how they could make a potato clock go, and just really, really wonderful things that hopefully have sparked them for their lives. And event-wise, I love the rodeo. That's what I cannot wait for. So I am super excited.
I mean, you guys encapsulated it perfectly. That's what makes the 4-H fair so exciting, so great for all ages, and we cannot stress enough how important it is to get over to Pike County the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I go through every day. It may seem like a lot of days put together, but as soon as you forget it, you might miss it.
That's right.
So get it on the calendar, get it on the schedule, go out, have a great time with free rides. I cannot stress that enough. That is my favorite thing.
It's so cool. Yeah.
So very good. But thank you both for coming in today. It's been a pleasure, and we only look forward to the Pike County 4-H Fair and all the exciting things that week will bring.
And we will see you there.
Yes, we will. I'll be the one in the big ugly van hauling everybody else over. Let's go, let's go.
We look forward to it.
Yes.
And everybody else that comes out to our fair.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies, and thank you so much at home for watching. This has been 18 WJTS in.form. Again, the Pike County 4-H Fair happening many days in the next few weeks here, July 22nd through the 29th. All of the fair festivities at the fairgrounds will be happening the 26th through the 29th, so make sure you make plans to get there. I know you guys also have website presence and all that stuff, so just make sure, use your Google skills, go check them out and plan your trip ahead of time. And we are local people watching local people.